Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more of The Witcher and I'm very excited, you guys. If you're joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. I really enjoyed the last episode, the premiere episode of The Witcher. I had no idea about anything about it going in. I assumed that there would be witches, which there's really, I don't know. Like, we know that our guy gets his eyes turn like black when he's in battle, because we saw that at the beginning of the last episode. And he definitely, like, I think he does have abilities that we saw. But really, I think, like, most of what we saw was just, like, his really good fighting skills. There wasn't a whole lot of, like, witchy kind of stuff in the last episode. It felt, aside from a few things that they pointed out, like our princess girl we know now has abilities. We saw him, like, walk through a door and everything. Like, it feels a lot more grounded than I thought it would for, like, a fantasy show. It definitely has, like, that very dark, heavy, serious vibe that, like, Game of Thrones or, like, anything kind of set in that era of, like, basically, like, something you would see Sean Bean in. Because I've seen Sean Bean in other, like, pieces about that era. Like, I don't know if it's medieval. I don't think it's medieval, but it's kind of, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. But, yeah, it's gonna have kind of that, like, heavy, grim tone, which is gonna be interesting because I enjoy stuff with that tone. Like, I watch it, but I also, like, I do get decidedly squeamish sometimes. It's very weird because I watch all kinds of action and horror and everything, but, like, I think it will be interesting, just to, I'm sure I'm gonna squirm a lot at some parts of this, as I already have. But I had no idea that it was a book series or a video game series. I learned that all after publishing my last reaction from last week. So I thought that was very interesting. It's really fun, the things that I learn when I, like, go in blind to a series, and then people kind of come and, like, clue me in and help me out and let me know, like, kind of some of the background details without getting too into it, of course. But I thought that was pretty cool. I've seen a little tiny clip of the video game, which I thought was awesome. So that was fun. Like, I just had no idea. I was just like, it's called The Witcher. It's on Netflix about witches. I don't know. And now I'm, like, discovering this whole new world. So let's talk about the plot, because I really like our main character. He is so cool. And I did not think I was going to warm up to him that quickly. I thought he would be very kind of, sort of chaotic neutral. Wasn't really, just maybe, like, not really good or bad. But he like, has a very distinct moral compass, it seems. It was interesting to watch him deal with the stuff with, I think her name was Renfrey. Kind of battle with, like, what is the greater evil or the greater good? And, they made the point that, like, he made a decision, but will he ever know if it was the right one? So it seems like we're going to be struggling with a lot of some of those, like, internal conflicts, which I think will be interesting. I thought Henry Cavill did an amazing job. It took me a few minutes to even recognize him with his, like, hair. But I think we're in for a treat. I think his acting skills are good. I really liked our little princess girl. I don't know if they said her name. They probably said her name, and when they say it again, I'll try to make note. But I really liked her, and I feel so awful for her. And I just knew watching some of those scenes, like, at the party and everything. I'm like, this little girl's whole childhood is about to end. And it turns out now she has abilities too, and she has been told to seek out our main character for help. I don't know what he has to do with everything, how they know of him, what his connection to everything is, what his connection to the little girl could be. I kind of suspected maybe for a second when Renfrey said she was like a princess or something. I'm like, oh, was she the little princess's mother? Because we didn't see like a mom or a dad in the picture in like the castle, just the grandparents, like the grandma and the step grandpa. So I'm not sure, but that was kind of a theory. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I just, I like to go off into my crazy theories sometimes. You guys will see that, I'm sure, over the course of these reactions. So I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to see what happens next. I think I'm in for quite a ride. So what do you say we get started with the next episode of The Witcher? Let's go.
Open.
A daisy, not a rose.
Roses are cliche.
Daisies are cheap.
I like daisies.
Kiss you, right?
Where did it go?
Well,
My daisy.
Thought you didn't want it.
why you didn't want it?
Now it smells of pig shit.
You've been spying on us, you
Of
creep.
course, look at her. No one's ever kissed her.
Could you even stand up straight to do
Where are
it?
you going, crooked girl? We can teach you. Leave me alone. So, I heard your father makes you sleep with the pigs.
What the?
Who are you?
What? What is so fast?
Did she teleport there?
How did it get here?
Well, it looks to me like you portaled it.
Oh, what? How much for a pig?
10 marks.
How much for this beast?
6.
4.
What are you doing?
So,
They
4 marks.
sold her for less than a
You can't let them
pig.
have her.
As I said, sold. 4 marks.
The
Oh,
woman's a witch. You know what they will do. She's our daughter.
She's no daughter of mine.
what? You know what? You people are pretty crummy. This poor girl. I can't believe they sold her for less than a pig. Her family is awful. Her dad. Good Lord. Oh, those might be poison.
You mean they're poison?
Oh. Look at her with her stick.
Look, it's the Cintron flag. Come on, we're safe.
Oh, be careful. What if they just captured one of their flags and they're trying to lure her in? Where'd he go?
Rat boy?
Rat Boy. Does Rat Boy have a name? Well, he can't.
Think you're safe? Will you with horror?
It's quite a song.
Need old Nana Hag to stir up a potion so that your lady may get an abortion.
Abort yourself! Oh, oi! Fuck off! I'm so glad I can bring you all together like this.
Oh my. Oh my. Her guy's so
way you just-
broody.
Sit in the corner and brood.
Right.
I'm here to drink alone.
Good, yeah, good. No one else hesitated to comment on the quality of my performance, except for you. Come on.
He
You wanna
was
keep
too
a man
busy
with
brooding.
bread in his pants, waiting. You must have some review for me. 3 words or less.
They don't exist.
What don't exist?
The creatures in your song.
How do you know?
Just his face, though.
Oh, fun.
And you, sir, smell chock full of them. Amongst other things. I mean, what is that? Is that onion? It doesn't matter. Whatever it is,
Oh.
you smell of death and destiny,
Oh.
heroics and heartbreak.
It's onion.
It's onion.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
onion smells like.
spreading the tales of Geralt of Rivia, the Butcher of Blaviken.
I don't think he wants to be known as that. He doesn't look too happy when people say that. Oh my! He should really stick to playing his songs.
You should have let me die. At least I had control over that.
Oh, that's adorable, Piglet.
I wish she wouldn't call her Piglet.
Sense your terror. And you are right to be afraid.
She tried to kill herself. Oh.
I'm doing it.
Your hand.
Oh no.
This Zalil Ain.
So something has to. Oh my. Yikes. So that lady knew that was gonna happen. That's harsh.
Hey, no potting.
Don't touch me. This food was provided by the Queen.
May she rot in hell.
Your cloak.
Let's get you a fresh beer, why don't we?
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Abbott. Don't worry, he's one of the clean ones.
Boy, they
Between the lines, and,
don't treat
that
people very
conscious
well.
I'd say you
in this
have got a bit
world.
of a- Shit! Act 2 begins! What was that?
Oh boy.
It's like a tiny cannonball.
Oh no. Oh, you're kidding! Oh my god, is that an actual devil?
It is a devil.
What happened with you? You motherfucker goat.
I am Torg, the Sylvan, a rare and intelligent creature.
You're a dick. The balls.
Balls I got from humans who left out food filled with iron meant to poison me.
Oh!
Your motherfucker, snowman!
What?
More intelligent. I'll give you that.
I can taste it.
Spoon bread.
Oh.
These are things you love.
These are the things I thought you would love.
Well, okay.
And welcome back, Piglet.
Can she really not call her by her name? This poor girl, hasn't she been through enough? Can we stop calling her Piglet?
Catch lightning in a bottle. No, it's magic.
Oh boy. I have a feeling there's about to be a lot of fried girlies here. Oh, this girl's nice to her. Please don't die. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, should maybe put
Your turn.
the cap on that. Oh no.
Sabrina, show these girls how it's done.
Did that like activate her or something? Wouldn't that be crazy if that like activated her? Uh-oh. Oh. But still though, to be able to take the lightning and then control it is pretty impressive. What, they're just gonna keep it? It's a commemorative thing.
I'm gonna die right now.
As opposed to later.
No, please, not the loot!
Oh!
He's just a bard.
You don't deserve the air you breathe.
Are they playing the... Oh, they're playing it as they punch them. Oh, there goes the... Oh.
Does it live up to the tales you humans tell?
Oh!
Yeah, take that, pointy.
Good lord. Shouldn't have gotten so close.
If I bring my people down from these mountains, it would mean bowing to human sovereignty. They'll make slaves of us. Pariahs of half-blood children. Then go somewhere else.
He's always like faced with a choice.
Get strong again.
There's always like two sides to the story, you know.
That you
Oh, come on.
must kill me. I am ready. But the
No.
Sylvan's right. Don't call me human.
Yeah. He's not really. What's he gonna do? Please don't. Oh, is he gonna go? Oh. Oh, come on. You can't do that to
We'll be
me.
sent home. We'll never see each other again.
Do you know who spells these are?
Dead people?
Dead elves.
Okay. Okay, I'm starting to piece this together now. The elves gave the humans the magic. The humans did something to corrupt chaos so that they can use magic. Then they wiped out the elves. Or a lot of the elves.
These elves are the Aquith.
They're kind of sweet together.
My real father. He was half elf.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Simply wanted to know that you could control your emotions and get it from the boy. That you would. You may go. Yennifer.
She called her by her name, but that was all.
I get to ascend.
It was all a trick, though. Oh, no. I think she really does feel for him, though, but I was worried that she might try to...
Working on it for months. You must be able to give me something.
Oh, this is the guy from
Make
last
Banach
episode.
proud.
They were both double-crossing each
She's
other.
part elf.
Oh, no. I can't believe it. I thought their relationship was so pure. Oh, God. Nothing is sacred here, you guys.
Ready to shit. Pick it up and go. Go.
Oh. This world is messed up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
It's you.
Oh, he came back. Oh, my Lord. Honey, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Good Lord. This world is messed up. Oh, boy. What?
Come forth, Yennifer.
Why are they all snakes?
You're an elf.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's interesting. She kind of found out a lot of her people weren't so good either. It's kind of catchy. And now these slug girls are gonna act as some kind of fodder for whatever magic they're doing.
Toss a coin to the witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty,
There's, oh my, there's a lot of eels in there. How many girls exactly? All right, you guys, that was such a good episode. So I'm learning so much about this world. Okay, so the elves were there first, and then humans came in, and the elves are the ones who originally used magic and tried to teach it to the humans. The humans, instead of saying thanks, decided to wipe out the elves so that it looked like they just came up with magic. And that the one elf that Geralt was talking to, like the one who used to be like the king or whatever, he said something interesting. He said that like humans had corrupted chaos so that they could use magic. So like humans can't innately use magic. They have to do something to kind of like warp nature to do it. I'm not sure if I understood that correctly or if he was just referring to the fact that humans kind of sullied magic by using it even though they weren't originally supposed to use it, or they didn't originally use it. Really interesting. So the war is with the elves. The people who came for the castle and everything that Cirilla is from. That was like the elf kingdom. Okay. Interesting stuff. I thought it was really, really interesting to see our girl, and I know her name now, Cirilla, Ciri. I thought it was interesting to see her, like, find her people, but see that, like, her people weren't necessarily so great. I mean, for one thing, they really hated her grandma, which, you know, okay, well, people hate politicians and people in power and monarchies and stuff, shouldn't really know her. But, like, that lady, even though it was sad, like, she had lost a lot, like, just to see the way that she treated people that she felt weren't as good as her. You know, yet here Cirilla is saved by this boy a couple of times who turns out to be an elf. It's kind of interesting for her to see, like, well, there's some not so great people in her kingdom, too, and there's some good people who are elves. Very interesting commentary. All right, let's talk about the girl Yennifer. So it occurred to me, like, after I saw the guy from, like, that Paradise Land from the first episode, and he was talking about, in the last episode, he was talking about Lilith and the girls, the daughters of Lilith and everything. Was that what we were... It took so long to dawn on me if that's what we were looking at this whole episode with, the kind of, like... schoolmarm witch who was training all the girls. Was that like Lilith and the daughters of Lilith? I didn't think she said her name was Lilith, but did she say her name? She did say her name in the beginning. I didn't think she said Lilith. I feel like I would have picked up on that, but is it something similar maybe? I don't know. But I felt so bad for Yennifer, and then I just felt really complex because she kind of was spying on the guy for her higher up, and he was really spying for, I guess he answers back to the guy that we saw in the first episode. Oh, and here I thought their relationship was so pure. Did they really feel that way about each other is the question. I don't know. They were both using each other. Harsh, grim stuff. I feel like the only one who's truly pure on the show is probably Cirilla, and I'm scared for her because now she's so young and so impressionable, and her whole world is just being turned on its head, and she's seeing all the stuff that, like, I really, like, she was very, very sheltered, I feel like, from all of it in her life, and I wonder what kind of person she's going to become because of it. I hope a good one. I'm worried for her. I'm scared for her. I want her to find Geralt so that I don't even know what she's going to do when she finds him. But, wow. Yeah, so there's a lot of story thrown at you in each episode, but I am, like, piecing it together. I know I've been told that the details on the show are very, very important, so I've been trying to pay close attention. But there's just so much thrown at you at once that I'm sure, like, some things I'll kind of be, like, processing slowly over the next week until I watch more. But I really, really like it. Okay, so the story with the bard was hilarious. It is so funny to watch Geralt be put in situations that are like just kind of awkward and silly. I thought the whole thing, like his experience with the elves was very interesting. I can see where, like, now that I know this was a video game, was it one of those games where, like, you have to choose how you're going to handle a situation and it, like, changes the outcome of everything? Was it, like, a choose your own adventure kind of game, maybe? Because it kind of seems like it. It seems like he's always presented with a situation where, like, there's bad stuff going on, but there's kind of a reason behind it on both sides. And, like, what do you do? How do you try to rectify that? So now I'm definitely getting a clearer picture of what kind of is the driving force in this world. There's like this big thing between humans and elves, and there's magic, but humans aren't really supposed to use it, but they do. And oh, and our girl Yennifer is half elf apparently. So I wonder how she's connected to the rest of the story, you know? Doesn't it kind of make you wonder, like, I guess if those were the daughters of Lilith, then that would be kind of how it connects. But it makes me wonder, like, what part is she going to be playing? Wow. And just, like, this world is so messed up. Like, they just treat people so badly just because they're different, I guess. I mean, that's not exclusive to this world. It's just a lot more in your face in this story. Very, very interesting stuff. I'm really going to dwell on it and dwell on the story and maybe even go back and watch some scenes and everything because it's just such a plot heavy show. I know there's probably stuff that, like, if I go back and watch, I'm going to be like, oh my God, wait, I know what that's from or where that's referencing or whatever. So really good stuff, you guys. So we got a new character this time. Really interested to see where that's going. I love Geralt. I love Cirilla. I just, oh my gosh, pray for her to be okay. I can't wait to see where it's going. And I hope you had as much fun watching it with me as I had fun watching it. I think it's going to be a great series, and I can't wait to see more. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.